The market value of the Shannon Group has exceeded $100 billion. Give the position and the seal of the group's head to Tim. As a woman, you've made so much money. But what's the point? You'll marry someone sooner or later. Our family's money can't fall in the hands of an outsider.
Zelma, we're doing this for your own good. You make so much money. Who will have the nerve to marry you?
Zelma, rest assured, from now on, I'll take care of the Shannon Group for you.
You don't deserve it.
Bitch, what the fuck did you say?
I provide for the three of you. How dare you ask me to hand over my position as the Shannon Group's head? Take your useless son and leave my house. Otherwise, your allowance every month will be gone.
You infilial girl! How dare you talk to me like this? Damn you!
Dad, I've been supporting you three good-for-nothings. You should be grateful to me instead of calling me an unfilial girl. The Shannon Group is founded by me. I'd rather die than hand it over to Tim.
Teach her a lesson. Dylan, are you done yet?
Almost. Lend me a hand. Zelma, don't blame me. You were just a woman and couldn't carry on our family line. Had you handed over the position and the seal of the group's head, Tim wouldn't need to kill you.
Don't waste time on a course. Now that you're dead, all of your assets will be Tim's.
Mom, Dad, this should be enough. No one's gonna come to this desolate place. I want to have a midnight snack.
It's going to rain. Let's go.
Fuck. Hey, you beggar. How dare you snatch my burger? Eat, eat, eat. You only deserve to eat the dirt under my sauce. Damn, you jinx. Master Jimmy, I'm sorry. Please spare me, Master.
Get lost.
Yes, sir.
Don't hit me.
It's okay now. I didn't mean this. Master Jimmy. Chase. Sir. Get some food for her. Yes. Master, Miss Weiss arranged a blind date for you. You're going to be late. A blind date? My stepmother is just afraid that I'll get in the way of her son. Since she's forcing me to get married, then I'll just do it. Hey. Want to marry me?
What does marry you mean?
It means that we'll live together from now on.
If I marry you, can I eat this as much as I want?
Yes.
Then I'll marry you.
Good. From now on, I'm your husband. My name is Jimmy Pham.
Jimmy?
Sir, please think twice. You've endured so much in the Pham family to investigate your mother's death. If you offend Faye Weiss now, it will all be in vain. Besides, this girl seems to be a little silly.
Innocent and pure, with a good appetite. Chase, tomorrow, take her to the hospital for a health checkup.
Yes. Master Jimmy, that young lady's medical reports are out. She had been hit in the head. Her memory loss is an after effect of the severe injury. Now she only has the mentality of a 5-year-old.
I see.
Master Jimmy, her origin is unknown. And she's mentally retarded. Is your marriage to her...
Marrying a woman who's mentally retarded will lower Faye's guard toward me. By the way, I heard Zelma Shannon, the Shannon Group's head, has disappeared recently. Go investigate this.
Jimmy!
Oh. Are you okay?
Jimmy, your face is burning. Are you ill? Jimmy, your legs are fine.
Well, do you know what a secret is? It's something you should never tell others. The condition of my legs is a secret too. Got it?
Yes. Shh. A secret. Can't tell others.
By the way, I don't know your name yet.
Mm.
What's wrong?
I don't know what my name is.
She can't even remember her own name. Then, from now on, in private, I'll call you Burger. When we go out, I'll call you Annie. Okay?
Uggy. Burger.
Yes, Burger.
I'm hungry.
All right. I'll take you to eat first.
Jimmy? Jimmy? Secret. Legs.
Burger, you're so smart. Annie.
Here we go.
Annie.
Who are they?
Felix? Wilma? Why are you here?
I heard you got married in a flash. Mom asked us to come and check on you.
I heard your wife is a dummy. She's perfect for a cripple. Like you.
Wilma.
Felix, Wilma? If there's nothing else, you should leave now. I haven't taken my medicine yet.
Hey, we're family now. Don't rush to send us off. We've specifically prepared a welcome gift for your wife.
Sorry, I need to take this.
Dummy, this is for you.
For me?
Yeah, come and get it.
Annie, be good. Don't take her stuff. Huh?
What, not enough? Then is this enough? Jimmy, don't pretend to be too lofty. You can't live on moral integrity.
Jimmy? His whore?
Yeah, Annie, come and get this. It's for you. She's indeed a dummy, just like a dog. Throw a bone and she'll follow you.
Dog?
Idiot. If it barks, it's a dog.
How does a dog bark?
Woof, woof, woof.
Shut up. Stop making a fool of yourself.
What did I... How dare you trick me? You...
Don't hit me.
How dare you dodge? Oh,
Hey,
Felix, Wilma's gone too far, right?
enough. Stop making a fool of yourself.
no. You must apologize to me.
Apologize?
What? Don't know how to apologize? But you can bow, right?
May you two rest in peace, in heaven.
You! Felix, look!
You've gone too far. Jimmy's my brother, and his wife is just a young girl. You don't get to treat them like this. Come on, let's go home. Sorry, we're leaving now. By the way, there will be a family banquet tomorrow. Mom specially urged me to tell you to attend it with your wife. Don't miss it. Let's go.
Felix.
Miss, will you play with me?
Just you wait.
Felix, bye.
You've brought disgrace on me.
Felix, I'm sorry. I was just eager to finish the task you gave me. I wasn't thinking clearly.
At least we've achieved our goal. Jimmy did marry a dummy. In 7 days, Tim will officially take over the Shannon Group. I'll convince him to renew their contract with Pham Group. By then, my position in the Pham family will be rock solid. Jimmy, you can't beat me.
Burger, what cartoons do you want to watch? This one? Oh, choose it yourself.
According to our sources, Zelma Shannon, the Shannon Group's CEO, has gone missing. The seal of the group's head is also missing. The group might change hands.
Burger, what's wrong?
Headache.
Let me take a look. How could this happen? Let's go, Burger. We'll go to the hospital.
Scared.
Burger, it's okay. It's okay.
Master Jimmy! Sorry, Master. I didn't see a thing.
Do you still have a headache?
No, the two little men fighting in my head are gone now.
That's good. Burger, why don't you go upstairs and play?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh. Master, Zelma did go missing. Although the Shannon Group can't rival your Forston Group, it's still a rising star. Besides, Felix intends to renew the Pham Group's partnership with the Shannon Group. Should we take this opportunity to acquire the Shannon Group?
It's time for the Forston Group to play its role as our trump card. Keep acquiring the Shannon Group's shares. In 7 days, at the banquet celebrating Tim's succession, I'll turn the Shannon Group into a subsidiary of the Forston Group.
Jimmy, sit down and play with me.
Burger, your room.
Sit down. Give me a hug.
Burger, your room is next door.
Jimmy, you smell good.
Burger, if you could, go back and sleep in your room.
I will sleep with you, Jimmy. Jimmy, why is your face burning? You okay?
Burger,
Jimmy, you and I...
Burger,
Are we gonna kiss each other now?
Burger, who taught you all this?
I saw it on TV. Men and women do this all the time. If you like someone, you kiss them, right? I like you, Jimmy.
Burger, you shouldn't act this way.
Fine.
Hurry, go back and sleep in your room. Hey, Burger?
I'm sleepy now. I'm going to sleep.
Good night.
Hello, Master Jimmy. This way, please.
Jimmy, there are so many treats over there.
Burger, I need to leave for a little while. Just grab whatever you like yourself.
Is she really a dummy?
Mom, don't worry. It can't be wrong. Besides, except for a dummy, who wants to marry Jimmy?
I'll test her to see if she's really a dummy.
Annie, you like walnut cookies?
They're really good.
Annie, you must pay attention to the etiquette when eating at a banquet. Otherwise, you'll bring disgrace on Jimmy. Here, let me teach you. Give it to me. Enjoy. Eat it. Eat it now. Eat it. Well, is it good?
Yes.
Good girl. Eat more if you like. Miss Wise, you can be sure now, right?
Looks like she's not pretending. Perhaps I was overthinking.
No matter how sick Master Jimmy is, he doesn't have to marry a dummy.
I heard he's an illegitimate son.
Looks like it's true.
Don't talk nonsense. After Mrs. Pham gave birth to Master Jimmy, she found out that Lord Pham had been married in the country and even had a child. So, the real illegitimate son is actually Master Felix.
But what's the point? Now, the Pham family is controlled by Fate and Master Felix. Master Jimmy is just a weakling. He can only marry a dummy.
Hey, you're quite right. In my opinion, she and Jimmy are a perfect match. Am I right, Annie?
You give me walnut cookies. You're so kind. You eat some too.
What are you doing? Go away!
You
Go
eat
away!
some cookies.
Go away!
Cookies.
Stop
Eat
messing around. Stop it.
Old lady, you eat some too.
You lunatic!
Annie,
Jimmy, look how your wife turned this great banquet into a disaster. Our family's reputation is damaged.
but I saw Wilma humiliate Annie in front of the others. Wilma brought a great disgrace to our family.
She was only joking. Annie shouldn't have laid her hands on her, no matter what.
Yeah, she's just a dummy. Do you expect me to treat her like my mom?
Wilma, please show respect to my wife. You should apologize to Annie.
Jimmy, how dare you talk to me like this?
She's gone too far.
Wilma, you're his sister-in-law anyway. Apologize to her.
Why? Miss Wise, you were the one who...
Just do it. You can deal with him later. Our family's reputation is damaged.
Sorry, okay?
All right. We are family, after all. Someone, take Lady Annie to wash up.
Lady Annie, this way, please.
Wash my hands.
Annie, I'll go with you.
Looks like Jimmy really likes this dummy. Jimmy, just let the servant do it. It'll be more convenient for Annie to get changed.
Jimmy, wait for me here. I'll be right back.
A dummy is good. It'll be easier to manipulate her.
Ma'am.
You can go now.
Yes, ma'am.
Old lady.
Annie, you should call me Miss Wise.
Okay, old lady.
We'll talk about that later. Annie, let me ask you, does Jimmy treat you well?
Yes, Jimmy treats me the best. He lets me live in such a big house and give me a lot of pretty clothes.
Then you should help him too, right? There are a lot of bad people out there trying to deceive Jimmy all the time. How about this, Annie? From now on, you'll tell me where Jimmy goes and who he meets, okay?
Old lady, you want me to tell on him?
Yes. Annie, you're so smart.
Only a bad kid does that. I won't do it.
You! Do you really think Jimmy likes you, a dummy? If you don't listen to me, someday he'll despise you and kick you out. Understand?
It hurts. It hurts.
Oh!
You're hurting me.
You damn girl! How dare you push me! Who's there?
Mom, it's me. What happened?
I can't believe this dummy laid hands on me. I couldn't stand it, so I taught her a lesson. Is she dead?
Mom, you were too impulsive. Let's ask someone to handle this later. Oh. I've latched onto Tim. He promised that when he officially takes over the Shannon Group, he'd help me to get a hold of the Pham Group. By then, we won't give a shit about Jimmy anymore.
Son, you're amazing. By then, even Jimmy can't turn the tables. As for this dummy, she'll just die.
Let's go.
Annie. Annie! Where's Annie?
We just got here and didn't see her. She must be looking for you.
Miss Weiss, the servant said you just went into the changing room.
I only went there to have a look. Annie wasn't there. Jimmy, let's wait downstairs.
I told you she wasn't here. Didn't you hear that?
Felix, I'm warning you. If anything happens to Annie, you can't bear the consequences.
Are you threatening me?
I'm not sure if this dummy is still alive. If Jimmy sees her...
Then let them go to hell together.
You're crazy! If he dies, what will the outsiders talk about us? Besides, we're at this critical point and can't afford any mistakes.
Mom, we should do it sooner to avoid further trouble. We can make up a story. Jimmy and his wife are killed by rubber. I'm so grieving and angry and vowed to lead the Pham Group to prosperity. Quite rational.
Annie? Annie! Wake up! Get up.
If we fight with Felix, Jimmy and I won't get the upper hand. I might as well keep playing dumb and get through this first. It's snowing!
Annie!
Jimmy, that was fun.
Put it down.
Annie.
You can't play with a knife.
Play? Should I play like this?
Felix? Tell this dummy to put down the knife!
Shut up! Annie. It's dangerous. Don't play with it.
Okay.
I haven't asked you this. What happened to Annie's head? Tell me. Annie, did anyone bully you just now?
You have no place or say in the Pham family. Even if I tell you, you can't help me. My head hurts. I wanna go to sleep.
The servants must have been negligent and let Annie bump into something. I'll discipline them later. I'm gonna call the doctor now.
Don't bother. I'll take Annie home. Get up. Let's go.
Let's go. Jimmy, I'll push your wheelchair.
Son, I feel like he's been acting strange lately. He seems to be different now.
I felt this time there won't be another chance to kill him for a while.
Yes. We should be cautious. Once you inherit the Pham Group, this cripple can't do anything to you anymore.
Master, Tim seems to be very supportive of Felix. Should we take this opportunity?
Done. Burger, why don't you go upstairs and play?
Okay.
Chase,
Yes.
let's go to the Forestine group.
Tim, it's time to return what you took from me.
Son, you had meetings all day. You must be tired.
Mom, from now on, call me Mr. Shannon in the office.
Yes, our son is successful now.
Okay. Mr. Shannon.
The chair of the group's head is so comfortable. No wonder Zelma wouldn't give me the company.
Don't mention her.
What? You're unhappy about it? Are you still thinking about that damn girl?
Nonsense. I only care about you and Tim. She was just a jinx.
I wonder where Zelma hid the seal of the company's head. Even after she died, she's still causing trouble.
She's dead, and you're her only brother. You are the only legitimate successor.
Yes. If we put on a nice show, others won't dare to gossip. Tomorrow, we'll announce her death.
The higher you fly, the harder you'll fall, Tim and Lana. In 7 days, I'll show you how it feels to fall from heaven into hell.
Who are you? Why are you sneaking around?
They'll
Tim! Hurry and get her now!
Pissa!
Hey, Tim, did you look closely? Was that Zelma?
She was wearing a mask. I couldn't see her face.
Lana, did you see that? She's still alive.
Impossible. We buried her ourselves. Her body must have been rotten by now. No matter who she is, she just heard our conversation. Let's catch her first.
Even if she is Zelma, I'll kill her again if I have to. Hello? Mom and Dad, lock the gate. Let's see where it can run to. Huh. Master Jimmy. What brings you here?
I heard you just officially took over the Shannon Group, so I came here to pay you a visit.
Huh. You're here to butter me up. Too late. I just agreed to help your brother, Felix.
Huh. What a pity. In that case, I'll leave you alone, Mr. Shannon.
You can go, but the woman in your arms must stay.
I'm scared. He's so fierce.
Annie, it's okay. You mean her? My wife has always been timid. She's afraid of strangers. Why do you want her to stay?
So she's your dummy wife?
Although she isn't very smart, you need to show some respect to her.
Then why was she sneaking around outside our office just now?
You got lost again? Oh. Thank you for taking care of her, Mr. Shannon. Otherwise, I wouldn't have found her.
Did we get the wrong person?
Mr. Shannon, we'll leave now.
Hello, Felix. I need you to look into something.
Tell me, Burger, why are you here?
I miss you, Jimmy, so I came here to find you.
Really? Who exactly are you? Are you really a dummy? What's your relationship with the Shannon Group and Tim? What are you doing?
Kissing.
All right. Burger, it's dangerous outside. Next time, don't run around on your own.
Jimmy. Jimmy.
Zelma Shannon still hasn't been found and might be dead. Her father is grieving and says that in 6 days, Tim Shannon will officially take over the Shannon Group.
The game between us has just started.
Ma'am. Master Jimmy went out. He asked me to look after you. You can call me Louisa.
Louisa?
Yes, Louisa.
Jimmy is not here. Great. I'm gonna go meet some loyal directors.
Go play outside. I wanna go out to play.
No. Master Jimmy said you need to rest at home.
Make a call. Call Jimmy.
All right. He's probably busy now. How about you send him a message?
Jimmy?
Help me take a look.
Jimmy, when will you come home? I want to go out and play.
That's all for today's meeting. We're dismissed.
Oh my gosh! What was that? That was so exciting! Did you hear that?
Don't you know there's a tool for converting speech to text?
I'm sorry, Master Jimmy. Master, I probably shouldn't say this, but I must remind you that Lady Annie showed up at the Shannon Group yesterday. She's a little suspicious.
I haven't told her that I'm the Forresting Group's head either. We'll just keep a bit of mystery between us. Oh, by the way, keep acquiring the Shannon Group shares.
Yes. Master Jimmy, you have another meeting shortly. Are you...
Postpone it. Annie said she wanted to go out. I'll take her to the amusement park. Hey, let's have lunch first. Okay?
Forget about the amusement parks. I'm gonna go meet with the shareholders of the board. Why'd you just come back so early?
Burger, what did you just say?
I said okay. The amusement park is my favorite. Thank you, Jimmy.
Tim asked me to take a photo of this dummy and send it to him. Is he interested in her?
There's something wrong with her brain, but she's good at seducing men.
Wilma, send her straight to Tim's bed later. If we make that douchebag satisfied, our partnership with the Shannon Group will be more stable.
But Jimmy might not agree.
I'll stall him first. You take Annie straight to the hotel. We'll tell others that she loses her way and climbs onto Tim's bed. Then it's between Tim and Jimmy. Jimmy! What a coincidence. You're here too.
Felix, what do you want this time?
Oh, that day at the banquet, Wilma was only joking with Annie. We didn't expect things to end up like that. So I brought her over to apologize to you.
Annie, seeing you get hurt made me feel really upset.
Beware of pigs. Fearing gifts.
Oh, don't cry. I'll wipe your tears.
Ah! What are you doing? You've smudged my makeup.
Stop it! What are you doing?
Wilma, remember what I just told you. Annie, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Annie. I was too impulsive just now. Can you accompany me to fix my makeup?
Felix, Annie hasn't finished her meal.
Jimmy, I think you need to trust us more. Am I right?
Yeah. Let's just go, okay?
The situation of Jimmy and the Pham family is already awkward. I can't make things difficult for him anymore. I'd like to see what you're up to.
All right. I'll go and play with you.
Okay, let's go.
Annie.
Jimmy, you...
Let's go. Come on.
You keep eating. Mr. Shannon, there's a gift at the International Hotel.
Come in.
Why did you take me to a hotel?
Stop looking around. Get in there. Felix, it's room 8A8. You can inform Mr. Shannon right now.
Turns out they were plotting this.
Dummy, enjoy it. Don't end up dead.
Jimmy, I need to find Jimmy.
Come here.
Don't touch me.
Stay here. Dummy, stop thinking about Jimmy. He's just a weakling. He might drop dead someday. Just serve the sugar daddy I found for you.
Serve the sugar daddy yourself.
You're a weakling. You'll drop dead someday. Let me tell you, even after you die, Jimmy will still be alive. Ow!
Hey!
Jimmy,
Annie, this...
Jimmy, I'm so scared.
Oh, it's okay. I'm here now.
What good could Felix prepare?
It's Tim's voice.
Hey, I'm coming.
Her reaction is so quick. She really has the mentality of a 5-year-old?
Shh. Jimmy, hide and seek.
Felix is really cunning. He is even willing to give away his own wife. It smells so good. Your husband's a lucky guy.
Booger, you shouldn't see this. Close your eyes.
Amazing.
Fuck! Fuck you! How dare you touch my woman?
What the fuck? What the fuck do you mean? How dare you lure me into a badger game? If you hadn't sent this woman over, I wouldn't even bother looking at her!
No. The one lying here should be...
Felix! How dare you hit me? You never inherit the Pham Group. Fuck!
Hey! You're unable to accomplish anything! Someone! Take my wife home. Mr. Shannon? Mr. Shannon!
Two dogs are fighting. Serves them right.
Oh, not fun. It wasn't fun at all. Jimmy, let's go home and sleep.
Are you really a dummy?
I'm sleepy. I want to sleep.
Okay. Let's go home first.
How could you fall asleep? What's the use of you? You couldn't even watch over Dummy.
Why am I here?
You tell me. You nearly sent yourself to Tim's bed. Stupid woman.
Felix, you can't blame me. Blame it on that dummy. She knocked me out. And I couldn't remember anything. Also, I think she said something to me. She didn't look like mentally retarded.
Enough! I don't like it when you pass the buck. Leave. I don't want to see you ever again.
Felix! Felix! You can't abandon me! I'm telling the truth! Maybe she's been playing dumb, huh?
If she wasn't a dummy, how could she marry Jimmy?
We'll just test her to see if she's really a dummy.
You're right. Better safe than sorry. If Annie's playing dumb, then it proves that everything she's doing now is instructed by Jimmy. If she really is a dummy, then it's even better. We'll use her to get rid of Jimmy.
Huh? Plush toys are for small children, idiot.
Give it back. You.
Annie, good girl. If you do me a favor, I'll buy you as many plush toys as you want.
Yay, yay.
You are Jimmy's wife now. You need to take care of him. Here's a glass of water. Let him drink it.
They want to use me to poison Jimmy. But if I refuse, they'll know that I'm playing dumb.
What are you waiting for? Go!
What? Don't want to spare it?
Never mind. I'll drop the act if I have to.
Annie,
Jimmy.
Miss Weiss, you're here. Look, Annie is such a good girl. She knew I was thirsty, so she gave me a glass of water. Annie? Give it to me. Oh, by the way, Miss Weiss, I married Annie in a hurry. I've been thinking about buying a wedding ring for her, but...
Oh, no problem at all. It's, my fault. Here's a check for $10 million. Is it enough? This nutrient water was prepared by Annie herself. You should drink it now.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Ms. Weiss, you're very generous.
Cripple. You won't live long enough to spend it.
Sorry, Ms. Weiss. I've caught a cold recently. I'm not in good health. Annie, take me upstairs to change my clothes now. Oh, I take Ms. Weiss's money too. I'll take you out to buy you a ring later.
Yay, yay.
Annie, think about it. You don't need so much money, right? I'll write another check for you, okay?
No need, old lady. I like it.
This check...
Thank you, old lady. Let's go and buy a ring.
Thank you, Ms. Weiss.
Jimmy is a damn cripple. He couldn't even die quickly. He even tricked $10 million out of me.
Yeah, that weakling is so lucky.
Shut up. If you hadn't told me she was playing dumb, I wouldn't have dealt with her in this way. Considering her behavior just now, I don't think she was pretending.
But I clearly...
Old lady, during the water splashing festival, people splashed water.
Hey, is that boiling water?
Yes, freshly boiled. Splash!
Put it down, you're crazy!
Splash! 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 Oh, lady, don't go!
With so little nerve, how dare you plot against Jimmy? I said I was a dummy. You people really think I am.
Jimmy, the old lady refused to play with me. She doesn't like me, does she?
That's not true. Burger, you're so adorable. She just gave you the money so I could buy you a gift, right?
To buy a ring.
Burger, you're so smart. Then, where would you like to go to buy the ring?
I go to a shopping mall owned by the Shannon Group. I might meet some directors of my company.
This place. It looks pretty.
Okay. Burger, after lunch, I'll take you there to buy the ring, okay?
Yay!
I hope he hasn't found anything suspicious.
A shopping mall owned by the Shannon Group? Interesting. Burger, guess what else we'll have later?
No idea.
Master Jimmy and Lady Annie, the dishes are all here.
We'll eat this.
How should I eat this?
In the past, the servants would shell it and pick out the crab meat for me. I don't know how to do that.
Lady Annie can't even shell a crab. She must have suffered a lot in the past. Ma'am, I'll shell it for you.
Oh, Louisa, it's okay. I've got this. You can leave us now.
Yes, sir.
Burger, we still need one thing. Vinegar.
I'll get it.
Welcome. This way, please.
Why did I push him away? I was bewitched by him.
Annie.
Uh-huh.
There are so many rings in the shop. Pick out one you like. Then, you can replace this shabby ring on your finger.
Ignorant. This is a seal of the Shannon Group's head.
Let's go.
Wow, look. Look, Freda, when Miss Weiss arranged a blind date for you and Jimmy, I'd rather marry a dummy than marry you. If I were you, I wouldn't let him off.
Let's go and check on them. Jimmy, how dare you refuse to marry me for such a bitch? Your taste is quite unique.
Who are you?
Jimmy, how could you forget the daughter of York's Group's CEO? She's the blind date Miss Weiss arranged for you.
Well, I should thank you for not marrying me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the chance to marry the future head of Shannon Group. Do you know? I'm about to marry into the Shannon family. By then, half of this shopping mall will be under my name. Jimmy, you refused to marry me. You've humiliated me last time.
Miss York, what do you want?
I won't make things difficult for you. Now kneel and apologize to me. And say that you're blind as a bat. Then I'll be merciful and let you off.
Freda, it's a bit too much for him. Even if he wants to kneel, he can't because he's disabled.
Oh, how could I forget this? Since this cripple can't kneel, then this dummy will do it instead. Anyway, it's the same for either of them. What are you doing?
Your breath is so bad. Didn't you brush your teeth today?
You bitch! Let go of me!
Annie.
Ma'am, the lifeline on your palm is so short, and your love line isn't good either. You've probably married a bad man, and your blood might be shed.
How dare you curse me? What are you waiting for? Pull her away from me!
Oh, okay.
Let go. Ma'am, look. I told you your blood might be shed.
Freda.
Bitch! Today I'll skin you alive! Where's the manager? Get over here!
Are you okay?
Miss York, what can I do for you?
Break their hands and throw them out!
Miss York, this might be inappropriate. After all, he's from the Pham family.
So what? They can't hold a candle to the Shannon Group. Think carefully. Are you gonna offend the future CEO's wife for this cripple?
I wouldn't dare. Guards?
Mr. Finn, I don't think the Shannon Group has ever kicked its customer out.
You are...
Didn't you hear me? Throw them out!
Miss York, this lady looks familiar. I'm afraid.
She's just a dummy. What are you afraid of? Freda will be your boss's wife. If you make her unhappy, your position as the manager will be removed.
Yes. Miss York, please don't be mad. I'll kick them out right away.
Wait, I've changed my mind. Now I'll break their hands myself. This is what happens when you offend me.
Jimmy, your legs are already crippled, so it wouldn't matter if you lose your hands, right? Don't blame me for not pleading for you. Freda is Mr. Shannon's fiancé. Our family can't afford to mess with them.
Wilma, do you really think you people can defy all laws?
Laws? In Northern London, I'm the laws. I didn't intend to go to such extremes, but you forced me.
Yeah. If you had made this dummy obediently kneel and apologize to Freda, she'd just let you go.
Mr. Finn, if Jimmy and I lose a hair, you can't bear the consequences. What a big talker. Who do you think you are? The Shannon Group's head?
Freda, you must be joking. She's just a dummy. Huh?
Guards, hold her down.
Damn girl. Don't you know how to read palms? Have you predicted that you'd be unlucky today?
Stop it! What's going on? Mr. Wagner, they offended Miss York, so she wanted to break their hands.
That's ridiculous! This is the Shannon Group's shopping mall. We won't tolerate such a thing. Get your hands off of her!
Sir, I'm Annie. Thank you, sir.
Miss, are you all right?
How dare you get in my way? Do you know who my fiancé is?
Yes, Tim Shannon.
You've got a lot of nerve. You don't get to call him like that. When he takes over the Shannon Group, he'll kick you out of the board.
Take over the Shannon Group?
Scared now? If so, hurry and get out. Then I might let you off.
Freda, you're so kind. Freda offered you a chance. Don't be so ungrateful.
Then I should thank you. Kick them out.
Hey, what do you want?
What are you doing? My fiancé is Tim Shannon, the future head of the Shannon Group.
Mr. Wagner, that lady is Mrs. Shannon's fiancé. You didn't have to offend Mr. Shannon for these two.
You curried favor with the wrong people. Your career as a manager is coming to an end. Get back to the company and submit a resignation letter. Miss, what else can I do for you?
I'm hungry.
Oh, all right, I got it. How about this? We prepared afternoon tea for you as a token of apology. This way, please.
Jimmy, let's eat some treats.
Miss Shannon, you're finally back. Recently it's been rumored that you passed away. Why didn't you send word to us?
Zach, I heard you'll inspect the shopping mall today, so here I am.
Ah, yes. I'm going to tell the other directors to welcome you.
Wait, don't tell others that I'm still alive. I've got plans. By the way, how's the group doing recently?
Recently, Tim's been making a mess in their group. Many executives switched to his side. Those of us who have remained loyal to you have been sidelined by him.
I see. Thank you all. Just endure a few more days. When Tim takes over the Shannon Group, I'll reveal his true colors.
Yes, Miss Shannon, I'm at your disposal.
All right then. I can't stay too long. Jimmy might get suspicious.
Jimmy? Jimmy. Jimmy, Jimmy.
Annie, are you full?
Yes. Let's go home.
Okay.
Master, I checked the CCTV on the road the day Lady Annie first appeared. Zelma Shannon from the Shannon Group went missing. Is it a coincidence?
Chase, Annie is Zelma.
No way. Master Jimmy, shall I keep looking into it?
No need. How much of the Shannon Group's shares have to be acquired?
At present, we have 25% of their shares.
Their banquet will be held tomorrow, right?
Yes. The invitation has been delivered. Will you attend it?
No. My wife is going to make a scene there, so I won't cause more trouble. Prepare an equity transfer agreement.
Master Jimmy, are you...
Just in case. You can leave now.
Yes.
Jimmy, let's go sleep.
Okay.
Jimmy?
Don't move. Burger, you want to tell me something?
Yeah. I like you the best, Jimmy.
Really?
Mm.
Then show me how much you like me.
Mr. Shannon, congratulations. After midnight, the Shannon Group will be yours. In the future, Mr. Shannon, please look out for me.
Rest assured, Mr. Pham. After I take over my group, I'll help you become the Pham Group's head.
Whoa, thank you in advance.
Mr. Shannon, you're young and promising. You'll lead the Shannon Group to the next level.
Yes, Mr. Shannon. We're all in favor of your inheritance of the Shannon Group.
Son, it's about time. Let's get started.
As you all know, my daughter Zelma has been declared dead. The Shannon Group was founded by her as her father. I can't just let it go down the drain. Therefore, Tim, my son, will officially take over the Shannon Group.
From today on, I, Tim, will carry on Zelma's legacy and lead the Shannon Group to glory again.
Let's raise our glasses. First, may the spirit of Zelma in heaven rest in peace. Second, let's congratulate Tim on officially becoming the Shannon Group's head. Cheers!
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mr. Dylan Shannon's love for his daughter is really touching. Thank goodness. I've come back alive. Are you astonished? Are you surprised?
Why is this dummy here? She's Zelma. Am I seeing things?
This damn girl. Can't believe she's still alive, and she chose to show up at this point, just to deliberately go against us.
Mom and Dad, what are you afraid of? I killed her last time. I can do it again.
Don't be impulsive, son. Everyone's watching. Don't worry. The Shannon Group is yours. No one can take it away.
How did you sneak in here? This is the Shannon family's banquet. You can't play house here. Get out! Mr. Shannon, I'm sorry. My sister-in-law is a little silly. I'll kick her out now.
Are you deaf?
Stop making a fool of yourself.
Get your hands off me. Who do you think you are?
Well, you don't even respect me now. Fine. I gotta teach you a lesson. Let go! Let go! Warning you, you can't act wildly here. If you offend Mr. Shannon and ruin our partnership with the Shannon Group, even Jimmy can't save you, understand?
The partnership is not up to him. It's up to me.
Ridiculous. Do you know what you're talking about? Who you think you are?
Why don't you tell him who I am, Dad?
You called Mr. Dylan Shannon Dad.
She's Zelma? It's said that Zelma has disappeared and her body hasn't been found.
It's her. I can't be wrong. I met Miss Shannon when I went to the Shannon Group.
Impossible. She's such a dummy. How can she be Zelma Shannon, the richest person in Northern London? Mr. Shannon, there must be something fishy.
Miss, you do look like Zelma, but Zelma is already dead. You are not my daughter.
Yeah, since Zelma went missing, our whole family has been grieving. Can't believe you're posing as her. You're rubbing salt into our wounds.
You're acting like it's real. Listen, this place is not for someone of your status. Leave now. Don't drag the Pham Group down.
I'm not your daughter. You're so heartless, Dad.
Guards! Kick this crazy bitch out!
Don't you dare! I have the seal of the Shannon Group's head. I am Zelma. Don't you dare.
Can't believe she's really Zelma. If she backs my crippled brother, how will I inherit the Pham Group? I must find a solution.
Dad and Miss Shannon, thank you for warning me. Sorry, Tim. Your dream of becoming the Shannon Group's head is shattered.
How dare you claim that you're Zelma, with just a shabby ring? Tim, I've seen her before. This woman and an old bastard off the board are in cahoots. It's no such surprise that she knows about the key of the head.
We have to
The seal must be a forgery.
Yeah. Frater is right. Dad, her seal must be fake.
Forged the seal in Zelma's name and barged under our family's banquet. If you don't leave now, I won't go easy on you.
Dad, what's the rush? The seal of the head is the key to the safe. We'll just verify this seal to see if it is authentic or not.
What's to verify? This is our family's banquet. You don't get to command us here. You damn girl!
What? Feeling guilty?
Why should I? I was just trying to save your face. But you forced me to go rough on you. Fine! I'll grant your wish. Someone! Fetch the safe.
Tim, this dummy bullied me. You have to stand up for me.
Babe, don't worry. Since she came here to court death, I'll let her have it.
I know you're the best. Scared now? If you kneel and kowtow to me a few times, I might persuade Tim to spare you an imposter. Bitch, let's see if you can still laugh later.
Girl, the safe is here. Looks like your lies can't be covered. If you admit to being an imposter, I'll forgive you and let you go.
Wanna bet?
What did you say?
Since you're so confident, why don't you make a bet with me? Let's bet on the 10% of the Shannon Group's shares you have. What do you think? You won't recognize me as your daughter, but still want to cling to the benefits I gave you. There's no such thing as a free lunch.
What a joke. Who do you think you are? Why should Mr. Dylan Shannon bet with you?
Because I am Zelma.
You need a stake. You want to bet. Are you going to trick the 10% of shares out with me in empty talk?
I'll bet my life on this.
Say yes. I've got everything set up. Once we get rid of her, no one will get in Tim's way.
Fine. I'm in. We can't let others think that our family is afraid of a fraud like you. Someone, give us some pins. Zelma, don't blame me for being heartless. You were just courting death.
If you hadn't helped Tim plot against me, I'd let you live peacefully after retired, Dad. When you have to live on the streets one day, don't blame me for being heartless.
Let's begin.
Verification failed.
It's fake.
Turns out she's a fraud. But she looks like Zelma a lot.
How's this possible?
Wanna open the Shannon Group safe with a forged seal? In your dreams!
You must honor the bet. Don't worry. After you die, I'll bury you at a good place, so you can be reborn into a better family in the afterlife.
Since you look like my sister a lot, I'll let you choose the way you want to die.
I want to verify it again.
With a fake like that, you've got zero chance to open it. Are you so scared of dying that you're just buying time? Why don't you just kneel and beg me? I might consider helping you.
It's okay, darling. She can try endlessly if she wants. My fake sister.
Verification failed.
Try again. Just try. Try 2 more times.
That's impossible.
Come on. Hurry up. Select how to die. Don't hold up my dinner.
For Tim's sake, I'll burn extra paper money for you every month. Just head off on your final journey.
The safe is fake.
The safe is a fake?
Yes, the real one is over here.
The Shannon family sure knows how to play dirty. Send them the real one. I assume you already know how to do it.
Sure. Rest assured, Master Jimmy.
The safe seems off.
Quit twisting things. No need to lie just because you're scared of dying. If the safe is a fake, where's the real one? Tell me.
It's over here. Miss Shannon's safe has serial numbers. Just compare them, and the truth will come out. Miss Shannon, did you by chance take the wrong one?
Mr. Dylan Shannon, Mr. Tim Shannon, would you mind checking the numbers as well? Since you're both fine with it, Miss Shannon, would you verify it again?
She can open the safe. She really is Zelma.
Welcome back, Miss Shannon.
Welcome back, Miss Shannon.
Now no one can question my identity, right? As long as I, Zelma, am here, no one else can control Shannon Group.
Tim, what's going on here? This fool really is Zelma?
Shut up.
Thanks. What's going on with the safe?
It was the Forreston Group that sent me the message.
Forreston Group?
Yeah.
I don't have any history with Forreston Group. Who's helping me? Dad, thanks a lot for 10% of the shares.
You rebellious daughter.
Rebellious daughter? Were you just saying I'm a liar? Now you admit I am your daughter?
You...
Dylan!
Dad!
Zelma, you've misunderstood. You disappeared for days and never called. We all thought you were dead. You suddenly reappeared, so it's only natural for us to be suspicious.
Oh, you think this is my fault? Mrs. Shannon. Very well. With your acting skills, it's a pity you're not in the industry.
Zelma, why are you talking like this? No matter what, I'm still your stepmother.
Bitch, apologize to my mom. And you should be dead. How dare you? Ah! Let go of me! Let go of me! Ah!
Tim!
This is the payback. We'll settle our score slowly but sure. Take them away.
Tim!
You ungrateful child.
Let's go.
How can you treat me like that? You'll pay for this.
Thanks for reminding me. Chase, pass down my order. Block your group. We'll hold a board meeting in a few days.
Got it, Miss Shannon.
Everyone, I, Zelma, am back. Should I tell Jimmy about my true identity? Jimmy.
Congratulations on your return.
So you already know?
Look how impressive you are.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you. If this really bothers you,
Right now, I only care if Ms. Shannon, who bosses everyone in business and is now so smart, still wants to be my wife.
I do.
Master Jimmy, visitors from the old house are here.
Jimmy, Zelma, it's really late. Hope I'm not disturbing you.
Zelma, we didn't recognize you before. Please, don't be mad at us. He brought you a nice gift as an apology. I hope you'll accept it.
Yeah. You see, if Wilma knew you were Zelma,
Had you known my true identity before, you might have spilled the beans to Tim. And had him take me out, right?
Zelma, what are you saying? Aren't you joking? We're family now. We shouldn't hold grudges.
It's getting late. Zelma needs to get to bed early.
Jimmy, we're here to apologize in person. What more do you want? No need to be unforgiving, right?
Felix, that's too much. I just want you to get out.
Aren't you just a freeloader? How dare you speak to Felix like that?
I'm sorry, Wilma. I'm so frail and sickly. I can only live off someone. But not everyone can live off Zelma.
All right. Now that I mean nothing to them and get no respect. Wilma, let's go. Let's not embarrass ourselves.
Felix, what do we do now?
Calm down. If not for Zelma's Shannon Group, he's nothing but a cripple. I doubt that he can stir up any trouble.
Any ideas on how to make Zelma ditch Jimmy?
You're really a fool, aren't you? Our priority right now is to bring down Zelma. I believe Tim wouldn't want to see Zelma returning to Shannon Group.
Get out! Let me be alone.
You've got quite a temper, Mr. Shannon.
What's up? Are you here to laugh at me too?
Mr. Shannon, you must be joking. We're in this together. Why would I come to gloat? Don't you want to take back the Shannon Group?
Yeah, easier said than done. Why don't you fucking do it?
I heard Zelma is about to hold a board meeting.
So?
Mr. Shannon, there's a great opportunity now. You must have won over a few board members. They should be on your side.
Get straight to the point.
The only thing you can do now is to rally the directors and vote Zelma out of leadership at the board meeting. If you want, I, Felix, will be glad to help.
Zelma, I'd like to see how you'll escape this time.
Who's talking behind my back?
What's wrong?
Do you want to kiss me?
Zelma?
I want to kiss you.
Wow. Turns out Mrs. Pham is quite the kisser. When she's not playing dumb.
I'm quite skilled at kissing now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'd like to experience that.
Jimmy?
Mr. Jimmy, Mrs. Pham overshadowed the Shannon family at the banquet. And you still gave her your shares? I don't think that's necessary.
The Shannon family won't let this go easily. Today's board meeting won't be smooth sailing. Only with this 25% of shares can Zelma fully take control of the Shannon Group.
You're really kind to Mrs. Pham. So, about your identity, are you going to keep this from Mrs. Pham?
Yeah, until I learn the truth about my mother's death. It's better if fewer people know.
You don't trust Mrs. Pham?
I keep this hidden just because I trust her. If she finds out I'm the head of the Forreston Group, she'll definitely ask why I hid it from her. If things continue like this, she'll end up involved in my mother's past incident.
Understood. I definitely won't let Mrs. Pham find out.
What should I not find out? What is this?
Hey.
What is this?
Hey, Mrs. Pham. This is
an IOU from Chase to me.
Yes. I'm planning to buy a house. So I asked Master Jimmy for a loan. I was afraid you'd laugh at me if you knew, so I kept it from you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, Zelma, aren't you heading to your company for the board meeting?
Yeah.
Let's go, or you'll be late.
I know.
Miss Shannon's here!
Annabeth, give this document. We'll let you in. Get out.
Zelma, kicking me out? Shouldn't you check with the board members first?
Miss Shannon, since Mr. Shannon wants to take over, why not step back and take a proper rest? Yes, Mr. Shannon is young and promising. He's also your brother. He can't possibly do worse than you.
Are you saying I should step down from leading the Shannon Group?
Miss Shannon, we mean well. Now that you're married, it's time to focus more on family. Let Mr. Shannon deal with company affairs.
Miss Shannon has always been kind to you, huh? How could you say that? Have you no heart?
Are you the only one who can be loud? You know nothing. They know when to be strategic. Zelma, let me tell you, this leadership position will be money.
Talking about it won't change anything. This chair is for the one who takes it.
You're just being stubborn now. Everyone is here. Let's start the voting.
If you're in favor of Mr. Shannon, please raise your hands.
If you want Miss Shannon to continue leading, please raise your hands.
It's a tie. Since it's a tie, why not give me a chance to talk? Everyone, should Mr. Shannon take charge? The Pham Group is ready to provide 5% profit for continuing collaboration. Mr. Shannon, here's the contract.
See? This is the real benefit, huh? Look at Zelma! How can she match my courage and determination? For the sake of the Shannon Group, you'd better step down.
Mr. Shannon is right. If you're in favor of Mr. Shannon, please raise your hand.
You two, haven't you seen how Ms. Shannon turned a small startup into the massive business empire it is today? For such petty gains, are you really betraying her?
Mr. Wagner, we're doing this for our company's good. Besides, nobody can say no to money.
Well said! Zelma, did you see it? Everyone expects me to be the head of the Shannon Group!
What a scene. What a scene.
Why are you here?
I came to see you.
Look who's here. Turns out it's my dearest brother, Jimmy. You think accidentally marrying Zelma qualifies you to compete with me for the head of the Pham Group? It's a little shame. You're out of luck. You choose the wrong side.
Starting today, the Shannon Group belongs to me, Tim Shannon. Zelma, hand over the seal of leadership.
You're not worthy.
Know your place. Let me go!
Jimmy, let go. How dare you lay finger on Mr. Shannon?
Mr. Shannon, if you dare treat my wife this way again, I don't mind dealing with your hand.
All right, got it. Let me go. Ugh. Got it. Yeah. I'll kill you.
You dare. You dare to harm Jimmy. I'll sell off all my shares. Can you imagine if those shares ended up with the Foresting Group? Will his mysterious boss allow you, a nobody, to take charge of the Shannon Group?
All right, Zelma. You win. I give you one final chance. Hand over the seal to me now. You might still have a chance to walk out of here.
Wait a bit.
Wait for what?
Ms. Shannon, Mr. Drake from Forreston Group is here.
Foresting Group? At the previous banquet, it was also the Foresting Group staff who told Zach the safe was swapped. Could it be... Are you the one who brought the Foresting Group?
Him? He's just a cripple. He doesn't even know where to find the Forresting Group. No way, it's him!
Felix is right. Why would I bother to invite my staff to work?
Mr. Shannon, Forreston's team's definitely here for a partnership. Seems like the Forreston Group is also backing you as the head of the Shannon Group.
Mr. Drake, you here? I've heard tons about you. So today you're here for...
I rushed over right after a business trip with my boss.
You really worked hard. Felix was right. The boss at Forreston Group sees my potential and sent someone to help.
Recently, Forreston Group has acquired a quarter of Shannon Group's shares. My boss decided to give these shares to a Shannon for free.
Thank you.
Mr. Wagner, even a Forreston Group is backing Mr. Shannon. Don't be so stubborn. The right tree bears the best fruit.
Mr. Shannon, collaborating with Forreston Group will take Shannon Group to new heights.
Mr. Drake, please thank your boss for me.
Hold on. Miss Shannon, please.
What's the here for me? You teamed up to trick me?
That can't be right. There must be a mistake.
The contract clearly states that the recipient is Zelma Shannon.
But why? I don't do business with their company.
Well, my boss surely has his reasons for this. Could you please sign it? You wouldn't want others to take the company you've built, would you?
All right. I owe you company a favor.
Miss Shannon, no need to be polite.
With the additional 25% of shares, Miss Shannon now holds full control of Shannon Group.
I'm sorry, Miss Shannon. I was wrong. Please forgive me. Just let me off this time.
Yes, Miss Shannon. Could you give me another chance?
When you were cornering me, did you ever think of giving me a chance? Zach, expel all board members involved with him from Shannon Group.
Got it. I think you're right. The right tree bears the best fruit. Please.
Take him out. He's banned from entering Shannon Group again.
Let me go. Let me go! Why? Why did you give her your required stocks? I get it now. Is she having an affair with your boss? Huh?
No one in the entire North London can say this to my boss. Miss Shannon, leave him to me. You don't mind, right?
Mr. Drake, go ahead.
Zelma! 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 Please help me. Help me out. It's all Felix's fault. It was his idea.
Jim, you're so funny. If you didn't intend to take her spot, can I make you do this?
Felix, shut your fucking mouth! Zelma, I'm begging you. Please, help me.
Don't touch me. Disgusting. Take him away.
Let go of me! Let go!
Miss Shannon, I'll leave you to it.
What's with the look? I came just for fun. Is there a problem, Miss Shannon?
Felix, I suggest you watch out next time. After all, some fun can lead to trouble.
You don't get to tell me what to do.
Come, let's go home.
Can you wait for a bit? I need to talk to Zach first.
Okay, I'll wait. Hello? Come over here.
Mr. Jimmy,
How's Tim?
we broke his legs.
Send him back to the Shannon family. His parents love him so much. You should give them a chance to look after their son, right?
Why is Mr. Drake so courteous to you? Jimmy, what is your true identity? Jimmy? What are you guys talking about? Jimmy, why do you and Mr. Drake seem so close?
Mr. Drake has had some family problems lately. He came to me to borrow some money.
Yeah, everything is settled now. I'm heading out, Miss Shannon.
Borrow money? Why does this excuse feel so familiar?
Mrs. Pham, Master Jimmy told me to fetch you specialty dishes from the International Hotel. He said he might come back late tonight. No need to hold dinner for him.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. If there's nothing else, I'll leave now.
Hold on. Jimmy is coming back late tonight. Forrest and Group is meeting for a bid tonight. Both at the International Hotel. Is it really just a coincidence?
Mrs. Pham, why are you looking at me like that?
I already know everything about Jimmy. I have a few things to ask you.
What things? Did Master Jimmy slip up? Mrs. Pham, how about you just ask Master Jimmy directly?
I guess he's unlikely to answer my call at the moment. Right, Chase?
That wraps up our bidding proposal about the upcoming itinerary.
Sorry. Hello?
The number you dialed cannot be connected.
Just as expected. Forrest and Group. Isn't he attending the bidding meeting? Why,
Hello?
Jimmy?
Zelma? What's up?
Why didn't you answer my call?
Someone's a bit more irritable, huh, Mrs. Pham?
Come on, admit you're wrong.
All right, I was wrong.
Glad you know that. Come home early tonight, okay?
Mrs. Pham, did you just say Forrest Group?
Oh, it's nothing.
All right. If you have nothing else for me, I'll be heading off now.
Am I thinking too much about this?
Please continue.
If Jimmy is really the head of the foresting group, I'll definitely catch him out here. Where is he? Jimmy, how do I keep running into you? What a coincidence.
Yeah. What brings you here? You little trickster?
I can't just tell Jimmy I have doubts about his identity, so I came here to see for myself. Didn't you tell me you'd be home late? I was worried you might be flirting, so I followed to see.
Is that so?
You... Jimmy! You put me down. Jimmy, what do you want to do?
What do I want? My wife doubts I was flirting around. So I'm just trying to prove her wrong.
Hey, take a look. Zelma, head of Shannon Group, and Master Jimmy enjoyed a lovely evening at the International Hotel, caught by paparazzi. A perfect pair. They're just too adorable together.
It's not just that. Ms. Shannon has built a powerful business empire at such a young age. Hey, now that they're married, will she assist Master Jimmy in competing against Master Felix for the Pham Group's inheritance?
If Miss Shannon steps in, Master Felix wouldn't stand a chance. I think the Pham Group is bound to be Master Jimmy's.
Do you have nothing to do? Jimmy, he's such a sickly cripple. How can he possibly inherit the Pham Group? I think you're all fucking blind.
Felix, what's wrong?
It's all right. Mom, what brings you here?
Ever since that idiot became the head of the Shannon Group, rumors have been everywhere. They say she'll help Jimmy take control. If Jimmy runs the Pham Group, my role in his mom's death will eventually be revealed. By that time,
Mom, how can someone who's dead inherit the Pham Group?
It's so risky.
Taking a risk is better than just watching him inherit the Pham Group. Jimmy, you haven't been to our factory yet, have you? Hey! Later. I need to have a private word with my brother. Would you excuse us?
Well...
What are you waiting for? I'm Jimmy's brother. Will I really hurt you?
Master Jimmy?
Let's go, brother. Jimmy, you're lucky you married an idiot. And that idiot turned out to be the head of the Shannon Group.
You seem a bit envious.
Jimmy, let me tell you. Over there is our top project this year. Back then, I'm sorry. I forgot. I forgot you were a cripple. If no one helps you, you can't even get over a small step. Sorry about that. Come on, Jimmy. Look at the camera. What are you waiting for? Bring Master Jimmy over here. Come here. Post this photo online. Master Jimmy is physically limited, but mentally resilient. Despite his physical disability, he still visits the factory to check the work. This kind of spirit is admirable and worth sharing, right?
Master Jimmy's great in every way, but his legs, alas, what a pity.
Let's go. Let's check over there. Waiting for you, Jimmy.
Oh no, run! There's a fire!
Rest in peace.
Oh no, Master Jimmy's still inside.
Hey, do you want to die with him?
Master Felix, but if something happens to him,
Let me tell you, fire and water show no mercy when it comes to life and death. No one will look out for a cripple. He can only blame himself for being burned alive due to his leg disabilities. You guys are not to meddle. Got it?
We shall follow
Yeah,
Master
got
Jimmy's
it.
orders.
Master Jimmy!
Stop him.
Let me go! Are you crazy, Felix?
Brat, I'm telling you, Jimmy won't survive this. If you don't want to die, get out of here. Otherwise, I'm making sure you die with him. Get out!
Master Jimmy, save Master Jimmy. Hello? Mrs. Pham. Master Jimmy's in trouble.
Where's Jimmy?
Master Jimmy is gone.
Make it clear to me. What do you mean by that?
Zelma,
Huh?
I'm sorry for your loss. The factory caught fire. There was nothing left by the time we put out the fire. The only thing we found is this wheelchair. Perhaps Jimmy has been turned into ashes. Turned into ashes.
Yeah.
Zelma, how dare you hit me? Don't think I'm afraid to lay a hand on you just because you run the Shannon Group.
You better hope that Jimmy is safe. Otherwise, I'll take care of your bones one by one. Find him. Find Jimmy for me. No matter how much chaos it causes!
Miss Shannon, we found nothing.
What do you mean by that? If you can't find him, keep searching!
Miss Shannon, it's all burned to ashes. If Master Jimmy finds it hard to move, he might end up...
Zelma, don't be too upset. You can't bring the dead back to life, right?
Felix. Sorry to spoil your fun.
Master Jimmy!
It's all okay now.
Glad to hear you're okay.
No way. This is impossible. There's nothing left inside. How could you come out alive?
Master Jimmy! Over here! Master Jimmy! Master Jimmy, are you alright? Good thing you saw it all coming. You knew Felix would come after you. I'll go teach him a lesson.
No need. Bring me a wheelchair.
Master Jimmy.
Felix went to all this trouble for his little act. As his brother, I should go along with it, right? Felix, didn't you just say it? The fire was quite severe. Maybe I'm just a bit lucky.
You're pretty lucky too. Fortunately, Jimmy is alright. Otherwise, I'll deal with your bones. One by one.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Zelma, don't you dare touch me. Oh! Zelma, I'm part of the Pham family. Let me go.
Who do you think you are?
What are you doing?
Tell me, why didn't anyone help Jimmy when the fire started?
Because he has to live. What is my problem? Besides, he's still alive, isn't he?
I don't quite like this answer. Can you say it now? Master Felix seems to have a poor memory. What about you guys? Do you need me to remind you?
Felix stopped me from saving Master Jimmy. This has nothing to do with us.
Yeah. Miss Shannon, he set the fire. He has Master Jimmy's picture on his phone. Please forgive me.
Give it to me. Smash it. If this ever happens again, it won't be so simple. Take good care of Master Felix.
You dared to harm Master Jimmy. Serves you right.
Zelma.
Jimmy, just you wait. What are you doing?
Zelma.
Jimmy, was I too tough today?
Not at all. My dear wife was simply incredible today.
Do you know that I was really worried about you?
I know. I promise. I won't cause you any more worry. I'll live well. Because I really want to be with you.
Mom, be gentle.
All right. Don't move around. I told you before, now's not the time for action, but you just refuse to listen to me.
What's the point of saying this now? If it weren't that bitch Zelma, Jimmy would be dead by now.
Well, then, what should we do now?
Give it to me.
Zelma is really ruthless. With her around, it's really difficult to deal with Jimmy.
How is the Shannon family these days?
Tim's legs are already messed up. Dylan and Lana are having a tough time. They can barely protect themselves now. Why are you asking about them?
Given their current situation, they may act out of desperation.
Why keep a disobedient daughter around? Once Zelma is out of the way, the Shannon Group will be Tim's. Zelma!
What are you doing here?
Zelma, I know I was wrong. I was being foolish. Father and daughter shouldn't hold resentment. Can you forgive me once, huh?
Father and daughter. When you and Lana buried me alive, did you ever think I was your daughter? Our connection ended long ago. Don't bother me again.
Zelma! Do you really have to be like this?
You were the one who went too far.
Fine. If that's how it is, then don't blame me. Don't be scared. I found a good match for you.
Dylan, is this really your daughter? You really want to do this?
A useless daughter. Why wouldn't I?
Hey, Dylan, she's awake.
Zelma, don't blame me. You forced me into this. If you had just died, you wouldn't have all these troubles. Hey, what's shining brightly? Damn, bitch, who are you calling?
Hey, Zelma. Track down Zelma's phone for me. In 5 minutes, I want to know where she is.
Got it, Master Jimmy.
Why can't you just learn your lesson? You called Jimmy. Hoping he'd come to rescue you, didn't you?
She's revealed her location. I can't sell her.
Hurry up and just kill her. Did you hear that? I didn't want to kill you. You asked for it. Who the hell are you?
Zelma.
Jimmy, aren't you crippled?
Zelma, don't be scared. I'm here.
Jimmy.
Let's go. Let's head back home. Even animals don't hurt their cubs, you bastard.
Jimmy, you have no right to get me. Zelma's my daughter. I gave her a life. Where I take her is none of your business.
Zelma, how do you plan to deal with him?
I don't want to see him again.
Do you hear that? Handle his legs. Then just do what my wife said.
Huh? Bitch! Bitch! If I'd known you were so heartless, I should have ended you at birth! I should have ended you!
Master Jimmy, Dylan is seriously hurt. He might never dare to return to Northern Landon again.
Go on.
But Dylan said it was Felix who prompted him to kidnap your wife. I've looked into it. He indeed met Felix yesterday.
Where is Felix now?
He got a private room at Night Bar for tonight. Master Jimmy, how about I go deal with him?
No need. I'll handle it myself.
Isn't that too risky? What if he recognizes you?
I'm just worried they won't. I've run out of patience to handle them. Time to scare these little brats.
How was, My drinking! I'm in my right. My driver's over there. You go home first. All right, okay. Be careful. Be careful! Who the hell are you? You dared to hit me! We're asking for trouble! No. Please stop. Bro, how about we make a deal? Who sent you? How much did you pay? I'll pay down! Shit.
Son, you're awake.
Mom.
Did you see who hit you?
Jimmy?
Who?
Mom, the one who hit me could be Jimmy. His legs are fine.
Impossible. Are you mistaken?
I'm not sure.
If it really was him, then he's way too cunning. How about this? Let's find a way to test him. If he really is...
Let him meet his end! Mom, do we still have any of that medicine?
Felix, Zelma is not someone we can afford to mess with. Unless absolutely necessary, let's not go too far.
Mom, don't worry. There's no evidence. Zelma can't do anything about it. Tomorrow, let's invite him to the old house.
This isn't a friendly gathering. Felix definitely up to no good. Be careful in a bit, huh?
Jimmy and Zelma are here.
Oh my. What happened to you, Felix?
Got bitten by a dog last night.
Oh. You should be more careful next time. As the saying goes, what goes around comes around. If you don't, it won't just be about getting hurt.
It's a misunderstanding about the factory. Felix is your big brother. How could he hurt you? Jimmy, don't let others stir things up. Here, try this tea I just made. Here.
Jimmy, are you okay?
I'm all right.
Jimmy, why didn't you catch it? Such a good tea wasted. Ah! What are you doing? Are you trying to burn
Wilma,
me?
how could such a good tea be wasted?
Wilma! Zelma, Wilma is just joking with you. Don't take it seriously. Besides, Jimmy is a cripple. Everyone knows he has no feelings on his legs. You don't believe it? I'll prove it to you. He has no response at all. He doesn't seem to be faking it. Did I see it wrong?
Enough! Humiliating my husband in front of me. I meant nothing to you?
Oh, Zelma, how can you say that? Felix's head is still injured. He's not thinking clearly. Just kidding. Guys, take Jimmy to get changed.
No need. I'll go with Jimmy.
This is boiling water. If Jimmy's legs are fine, how could he endure this? Felix, you must have seen it wrong last night.
What if he can actually take it?
You mean...
Pham Group will appoint a new leader in a week. If anything goes wrong, all of our effort will be wasted. Mom, as long as we manage the dosage, Jimmy won't die too soon. We can take care of Jimmy this way, without Zelma finding out for a while. By the time she handles Jimmy's funeral, Pham Group will already be mine.
It's okay. It was just a quick burn. No big deal.
Jimmy? Are your legs okay? I brought you some anti-inflammatory pills.
Zelma, wait for me outside.
But...
Be good.
These are anti-inflammatory pills. Please take them.
Thanks for your concern, Mrs. Weiss.
Jimmy. Jimmy! Go away! Jimmy? Jimmy, what's wrong? Wake up, Jimmy. What's going on?
I don't know. I was just talking to him, and then he passed out. Oh, by the way, Jimmy's mother was like that before her passing. The doctor said it might be a hereditary disease.
Faye, if anything happens to Jimmy, just you wait. I won't let you get away with it. Jimmy, you promised me. You said you would always be with me. You can't break your word. What are you doing here?
Jimmy suddenly fell ill. We came here to see him. How is he doing? What did the doctor say?
Sudden illness. Right. What a coincidence.
What are you trying to insinuate, Zelma? It's already a big favor that we're here. Stop being ungrateful.
Doctor, how's he?
He can manage for now, but things are serious. His family needs to prepare for the worst.
Master Jimmy! Master Jimmy, I've notified the hospital. No one will know your true condition.
Get them tested. Thanks for your concern, Mrs. Weiss.
Sure. But should we keep this from Mrs. Pham?
Once everything is settled, I'll let her know.
Master Jimmy! Master Jimmy! Wake up! You have to be okay, Master Jimmy.
Chase, when did you arrive?
Me? Just a moment ago. I came to see Master Jimmy. Mrs. Pham, I'm going now unless you need me.
Wait. I'll walk you out.
Mrs. Pham, I'll leave for now.
Didn't Jimmy ask you to examine those 2 pills? Here, have this bottle tested too.
All right, Mrs. Pham. Mrs. Pham, what are you talking about?
I heard it all. Jimmy is perfectly fine. Why is he pretending to be ill? Tell me, are you hiding something from me?
Mrs. Pham.
Jimmy, I'll give you 3 seconds. If you don't wake up, I'll divorce you. 3, 2.
Hey! Zelma.
Let go. I'm not wasting my time on a quiet idiot.
Zelma. You sit down first. Let me explain. Zelma. I'm afraid I'll drag you down.
Did you worry that I might drag you down when you found out who I am?
I'm sorry. My mom's death was suspicious. I've endured all these years just to find out the truth. Zelma. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Don't be mad at me, okay?
Depends on you.
Master Jimmy, Ms. Pham knows you were faking it. Your identity as the Forrest and Group's boss might also get exposed.
Chase.
Yes. Any instructions?
No bonus for you. This month and the next month.
Mr. Pham, my apologies.
Zelma, don't be mad. 1 week later, Pham Group is set to choose a new leader. Would you like to go with me? I'll treat you to a spectacular show.
I've been waiting for this day. From now on, the entire Pham Group will be yours.
Mom, how are things with Jimmy?
Don't worry, I've got someone watching him. The doctor said it should only be a few days.
I will inherit the Pham Group. He's going to meet his end. Isn't it a double celebration?
My son truly has the capability. The board members have arrived. Let's head out.
Let's go. Mom. Everyone take a seat. Everyone, the Pham Group requires a leader. My brother Jimmy suddenly got ill. I'm the only one fit to inherit the Pham Group. Therefore, starting today, I will take over the Pham Group. I don't think there will be any objections, right?
I have no objections. I support Master Felix.
I have no objections either. The role should have belonged to Master Felix long ago.
Well then.
Hold on.
Zelma, weren't you looking after Jimmy? What are you doing here? To tell us he's dead?
Zelma, let's talk at home. We're at the office.
Madam, you misunderstood. I heard you're picking a new leader. I'm here from Shannon Group to congratulate you. What? Am I not welcome here?
Of course you can come. Miss Shannon, please sit.
I'm just here to listen in. You all continue.
Okay, let's keep going. Since everyone's on board, let's vote.
What else is there to vote on? Everyone favors Master Felix inheriting the Pham Group.
Yeah, who knows how long Master Jimmy has left. This position belongs to you.
In that case, I'll take over.
Sorry, may I interrupt?
Miss Shannon, what exactly do you want? No matter your role in Shannon Group, you can't interfere in the Pham Group's affairs.
I can't, but Jimmy can.
Are you out of your mind? He's practically in living dead now. Is he worthy of leading Pham Group?
Felix, Mrs. Weiss, it's been a while.
Jimmy, shouldn't you be...
Isn't he supposed to be dying? What's he doing here?
Master Jimmy's here. It's still unclear who will come out on top.
So what if he shows up, trying to compete with Master Felix? If that cripple takes charge, people might believe that Pham Group is out of capable man.
Yeah, even if Jimmy's still around, he has no claim to it.
Felix, you look a bit bothered by my hospital discharge.
Not at all, Jimmy. We're brothers. You're here for the position of head of the Pham family, right?
Mrs. Weiss, if you disclose the truth about my mother's death, I'll give him the position.
What nonsense are you talking about? Your mother died of an illness back then.
You've only got one chance. What do you think, Felix?
Son, don't listen to him. He's definitely trying to fool us. I'm not sure where we went wrong, but he definitely lacks evidence. Plus, you're inheriting the Pham Group. Why rely on him?
Jimmy, our priority now is electing the leader. Why bring you up unrelated topics?
Felix, you've lost your chance.
We control our own chances. Board members, let's start voting.
Yeah.
Before you vote, I have something to say.
Jimmy, you're not limping at all?
When did his legs get better?
It seems like Master Jimmy is catching up to Master Felix.
It was you that night, right?
Are you referring to that night you got hit with a baseball bat? Exactly. It was me. Everyone, if this idiot gets the Pham Group today, then the Forstein and Shannon groups will join forces against it.
Jimmy, do you know what you're saying? Even if Zelma is ready to help, can you get the Forest Group on board? Mr. Drake, you arrived just in time. Jimmy seems to have lost his mind. He said your company's after the Pham Group.
Mr. Jimmy, here are the documents you want.
You call him Master Jimmy?
Master Jimmy runs Forresting Group. It's normal for me to call him that, right?
Impossible! Jimmy's been in a wheelchair for years! How could he lead the Forrester group?
So noisy.
Understood, Mrs. Pham.
Felix, even if you're from the Forrester group, you can't just hit him.
If you ever offend Master Jimmy again, it won't just be a slap.
He really is.
Then why else would I be here?
No wonder Forrester Group offered Zelma 25% of Shannon Group's shares.
Everyone, if there are no questions, let's move on the vote.
No, I don't agree. That's not fair. Jimmy, you intentionally hid your identity to set me up, competing for Pham Group's control with such a trick. It's really sneaky.
Sneaky? But Felix, I did give you a chance, but you didn't appreciate it.
I support Master Jimmy.
I'm also voting for him.
You bunch of traitors! Master Felix, please don't blame us. If the two companies unite against us, the Pham Group will fall. The company matters more right now. Just accept it.
Fine. Jimmy, you win this time. Let's wait and see.
Hold on.
Jimmy, you've gone too far. You've got the Pham Group. What more do you want?
You can leave. I won't stop you. She can't leave.
What do you actually want? Though you're not my biological child, I've treated you as my own all these years. And now you act so heartless.
According to the toxicology report, Faye poisoned Jimmy with the same poison used on his mother.
They're accusing me falsely.
We'll see if it's true once it's in court.
Felix, help me. I don't want to end up in jail. Felix!
Jimmy, you had evidence all along, right?
Felix, I already gave you a chance.
You didn't give me a chance. You just wanted me to regret it.
Help me, Felix! Help me!
Can I leave now?
Go as you wish, Felix. Chase,
I'm here.
You're in charge of the Pham Group for now. Felix won't let this go easily. Keep an eye on him.
Got it. I've arranged everything you requested.
What's this, Jimmy? These are the share transfer agreements from Forrester and Pham.
Besides, all my real estate assets, vehicles, and bonds, I'm willingly giving them to you. Sign it, and I'll be yours too.
Jimmy.
Zelma, people often say a true relationship begins with a bouquet and a genuine expression of love. Zelma. Do you want to marry me?
If I marry you, will I have enough to eat?
Yes.
I do.
Zelma, the York Group went bankrupt because of you. Why am I suffering while you're thriving?
Do you want revenge?
It's you.
We share an enemy. So why not work together?
Mrs. Pham, look at this wedding dress. See how well it fits you.
No thanks, Louisa. My eyes are tired from looking at all this.
Oh.
Louisa, do we have a guest today?
Probably the stylist Master Jimmy invited. I'll go check it out. You try on the makeup first. The bird's nest soup is ready. I'll go get it for you.
Thank you, Louisa.
Ah.
Why does she seem a little familiar? Are you Frida?
Bitch, you still remember me?
Louisa! Louisa! Call Jimmy now!
What are you doing? Let her go! Mrs. Pham, run! If anything happens to you, I will explain it to Master
Old
Jimmy.
hag, let go, or I'll make sure you regret it.
No!
Louisa, wait here. Zelma, if you dare to run, I'll kill her.
Mrs. Pham, run! Don't worry about me!
Shut up! Don't harm her! I won't run away. Louisa, wake up. Bitch. Didn't you feel superior when you brought down the York group? Did you foresee this coming? Huh?
Frida, stop making more mistakes. If you stop now, I can pretend this never happened. I can even give you some money to have you start fresh.
How nice of you. Should I be grateful to you? I've got nothing left. Do you think I still care about this?
Jimmy won't let you get away.
Let's see if he has the chance. Zelma, it's been a long time. Why are you staring like that? Miss Shannon, I prefer your arrogance.
What do you want?
I heard Jimmy's splurging billions for your dream wedding. I'm just curious if the bride will show up that day. Freda and you have similar builds. In your clothes, I can't tell her apart from you. Zelma, tell me, if Jimmy finds out that I kidnapped you, he would rush over to save you. Then he'll realize I saved the wrong bride, while the real one dies before him. Will he regret it?
Felix, you'll pay for this!
Defeat their will first. This tactic came from Jimmy. Just accept your fate. It could be tough for your head.
I'm not afraid of death. What else is there to fear?
All your assets have been transferred to Mrs. Pham. Your wedding with Mrs. Pham...
Yeah.
Yes, Master Jimmy.
Any updates on Felix?
Master Jimmy, bad news. Mrs. Pham has been taken away by Felix.
What did you say? But the woman in the video didn't show her face.
Are you saying it wasn't Mrs. Pham?
Jimmy, your call came quicker than I expected. You really care about Zelma.
Where is Zelma?
Come to the factory alone.
Let me speak to her.
You can't negotiate with me.
Felix!
Master Jimmy, calm down. You just said that might not be Mrs. Pham.
I know, but I really can't risk it. You two, send everyone out to find Zelma.
Got it.
Oh no, it smells like gas.
Felix!
You finally here.
Zelma!
Don't move! I've doused her in gasoline. Take one more step. I'll kill her immediately.
What do you want me to do?
Don't be so nervous. You gave me a chance at the board meeting. To return the favor, I'll give you a chance now. For every stab, you take a step closer. If you stand here before her alive, you can save her. Or you could just walk away. What do you say? It's fair, isn't it?
All right. Zelma, don't be scared. Burger? Burger.
Burger? Hey! Jimmy! Don't you want your stupid wife?
Jimmy!
Come on. Let's go home.
Call the police.